Upbeat intro music. Okay, let me ask you something that's been bugging me. Why does traffic in Kansas City feel like a never-ending game of whack-a-mole? Just when you think the roads are clear, boom, another closure pops up. Today's traffic report isn't just a list of delays. It's a window into why urban infrastructure feels like it's stuck in 1997. Let's unpack this. First, the obvious. There's a broken-down car on I-35. Big deal, right? But here's what they don't tell you. That 260-foot disruption isn't just annoying. It's a symptom. Think about it. One stalled vehicle causes a ripple effect for thousands of commuters. What does that say about how fragile our systems are? Personally, I think we're overestimating drivers' ability to handle surprises. If one car breaks down and the whole highway gridlocks, maybe the problem isn't the driver, it's the system. Now let's talk about Winchester Avenue being closed. They're calling it a road closure. But from my perspective, that's corporate speak for, we gave up on fixing this. The closure spans nearly 900 feet. That's not a quick fix. It's a band-aid on a broken artery. And the timeline? Reported at 1:24 a.m., updated 5 minutes later. Sounds efficient until you realize this exact spot has had issues since August. What's the holdup? Bureaucratic limbo? Budget cuts? Or just the cold reality that cities prioritize highways over local streets? Here's a twist. US 69 has been reduced to 2 lanes until August 28. Wait. The report says the restriction started in July but got extended. Let me connect the dots here. They're rerouting traffic weeks before Labor Day, the busiest travel time of fall. In my opinion, this isn't planning. It's winging it. And the kicker? The same stretch had another lane reduction just a week prior. This isn't construction. It's a trial-and-error experiment with our daily lives. Let's zoom out. The pattern here isn't about traffic. It's about deferred maintenance. Cities across America are gambling with infrastructure, betting that temporary fixes will hold until the next budget cycle. But what happens when temporary becomes permanent? The broken-down car today becomes a pothole tomorrow. The lane closure becomes a permanent bottleneck. What many people don't realize is that these aren't isolated incidents. They're warning signs. When your highway updates read like a horror movie sequel, it's time to ask, are we just managing collapse instead of solving problems? And here's the conspiracy angle I can't shake. What if all these closures are actually a secret plot to push remote work? Close a few key roads, make commutes unbearable, and suddenly companies have an excuse to keep offices half empty. Wild theory? Maybe. But if you take a step back, the math checks out. Every delay, every detour. It's not just slowing cars, it's shifting culture. So next time you see a traffic alert, don't just groan. See it for what it is. A tiny crack in the foundation of modern life. The real question isn't when the roads will reopen. It's whether we'll ever build something that doesn't feel like it's one stalled car away from chaos. What do you think? Are we just along for the ride? Or is it time to demand better? Outro music fades.